what's up? My name is Daniela and welcome to a new vlog. So today is Monday the 25th, I think, and I just wrapped the previous vlog, so it's time to start another one because we are still trying to do the weekly vlogging thing, and hopefully this vlog will be a bit longer than the previous one. So I already have some bookish plans for this week. I kind of know what I want to read, and I bought some books online in a secondhand store, so I need to pick them up. So there will be a haul, and I also have an exciting haul to pick up from the library, like one of my most anticipated reads of the last however many months. So yeah, and then I also have one library book that is due tomorrow and I haven't started it, and that's Invisible Women by Perez, and this is a non-fiction book all about data and stats, and it's about how the world is basically designed for men. So this book is very intriguing to me for several reasons. So one reason is that I really like data and stats and data analysis and stuff like that, and obviously it's also interesting from the gender perspective. So I expect that this book is going to be very interesting for me, and it also might make me a bit angry and frustrated. I think that's what I heard from some people. But yeah, I want to start it really soon, so I know if I want to read it, because I have to either return it to the library and pick it up later, or just like pay some fines, which is fine. So I just came home from work like half an hour ago, and I stayed later than usual, and like I didn't realize that my new video was coming up, and suddenly I just like checked my analytics like by habit, and it was like, oh yeah, you have a new video up. And I was like, oh yeah, I scheduled that, and didn't realize that like I could still be at work. So yeah, I will go and do some stuff like promote that video, and I will update you later. Hello. So I'm sitting on the floor. I never sit on the floor, but I just felt like switching things up. So this vlog hasn't gone as planned. Didn't vlog for many days for various reasons, and I think you mostly saw just like a bunch of food clips, which is accurate, but some other content would be nice too. And I have a lot of updates. So today is actually Thursday next week, so I'm just combining 2 weeks in this vlog. And first off, I have some things to haul, and those things are books but also other things. So I will start with the other things. So I desperately needed to buy some clothing and shoes for the warmer months, which are finally here, thank God. And I've only partially succeeded so far, and first off, I bought 2 pairs of shoes, and they are 2 pairs of sneakers. And yeah, I remembered like the opening scene of Avril Lavigne video. It's like the What the Hell song, and she just gets up and she has a huge like long row of sneakers. So I was kind of channeling that. I don't want to get as many sneakers because I still have minimalist tendencies and I live in a tiny apartment, but like most of the time I only have 1 pair for the season and I just wear it to death, so it would be nice to have some options. So yeah, I got okay, Okay, so yeah, this pair of sneakers, it's, as you can see, it's pink and black. I don't entirely like love this pattern. Like, I feel it might look like it's dirty, but hopefully like you see it in context with the other splashes. And then I got these Puma ones. So they are black and gold. We really love the black and something combination. And like, they look super comfortable, but they didn't have exactly the right size, or I'm not sure. Like, it's a bit tighter and smaller than I wanted, but I think it's going to be fine. So I finally have some nice sneakers for the spring and summer and autumn, and we have a lax dress code at work, so I can wear both of these to work, which is great. And then I really need a black cardigan, which I haven't got because I didn't see any in the store, which is like, how do you not have like super basic black cardigan? But anyway, they didn't have it, so of course I bought a little sweatshirt. I love the color. So yeah, it's just a basic hoodie in this really nice color. I think it looks more blue on the camera. It's like more purple, but yeah, I'm low-key obsessed. And that's all for the clothing category, so let's move into books. So I bought 4 books at a secondhand online bookstore, and they are still wrapped, so let's unwrap them. It's not unboxing, but unwrapping. And so yeah, here they are. And okay, we are there. So first we have Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend. So this is the second book in the Nevermore series. I have only read the first volume, and yeah, this is the second volume, and I kind of wanted to get the whole series in brand new hardcovers and yeah, then like reread Nevermore and continue with the series, but that's expensive. And this copy is, yeah, it looks pretty much in really good condition. The cover kind of feels like dusty, but yeah, I got the second book now, so I'm not sure what I'll do, if I buy the other volumes brand new or what, but this is the first step to finish this series. And in case you don't know, this is a middle grade fantasy series about a girl who is a cursed child, and she is blamed for everything that goes wrong in her town. And when she's 11 or 12, she is transported into a magical world where she like enters a competition to become a part of this society, wondrous society, I think. And yeah, it's super whimsical, super magical, and I love the first volume, so yeah, I'm definitely excited to continue with the series. Then we have On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. So this is a young adult contemporary about a girl who wants to become a rapper. And this copy is really nice. It's either unread or someone has superpowers at not breaking the spine. And yeah, I mean, I've only read The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, loved it, and I have been putting off reading other books by her, I think. I have to say I'm not super interested in Concrete Rose, given that it's like set in, like it's a prequel to The Hate You Give, so it's like, it's not like historical, but it's just like set earlier in time, and I'm not super intrigued by that, but I might still read it at some point. But yeah, I'm definitely more intrigued about this one. And then I have 2 books from the same series that I need to finish, and that's Sleeping Giants and Waking Gods from the Themes File series by it doesn't say his name. Sylvain Nouvel. I know his name. So yeah, I've only read the first volume, this one, and this is adult sci-fi about a woman who discovers like kind of robotic part, and then there's a whole bunch of like research and figuring out what's happening, and it's told in an interesting style. So it's like interviews and we don't know who the interviewer is in the first book. So there's this big intrigue. So yeah, I'm really excited about all of these, and I'm especially glad that I'm making some steps to finish some series I want to finish. My reading has been pretty slow because when I have time in the evening, I'm usually tired, or currently I really want to watch Selling Sunset because a new series is out and I've seen a couple of episodes, and yeah, so I have the rest of the series to marathon, which might happen this weekend because actually today is Thursday and I have a long weekend ahead of me because yeah, we have a day off tomorrow, which is great because I really need the long weekend. But I did finish a book, and I finished Invisible Women by Caroline Criado Perez. So I knew that reading this wasn't going to be fun because it's about how like the world is designed for men and about the many injustices that we face every day. So yeah, I knew it's going to be frustrating, but yeah, it was like in this aspect it was worse than I expected. For example, in the first part there was a chapter that dealt with violence on women, and like out of the blue there was this super detailed description of a brutal rape, so I didn't expect it there, and yeah, I kind of contemplated DNF in this because yeah, it was a bit too much, but I figured it was probably the worst, and yeah, it kind of was, but like at the same time, like none of it was cheerful. Like it kept being frustrating and sad and just yeah, quite infuriating. And yeah, especially like in the light of what's happening this week in the US with the abortion rights at risk and everything. It's just it's been pretty exhausting mentally to like consume everything on the internet and then this book. I guess I'm not going to blame this book for like including some detailed stuff. There were also like traumatizing medical visits and stuff because like it's just the reality and it needs to be talked about, and hopefully for some people it will be eye-opening. I mean, there was so many stuff I didn't know or didn't have to think about because of like where I live and my privilege and stuff, so it was definitely eye-opening for me as well. Overall, I quite liked how the book was done. Obviously there was like a whole bunch of numbers like all the time because it deals with stats, but like she also used some like snarky comments and sarcasm that kind of at least partially like lightened the tone, and yeah, I quite like that. A common complaint is how she like deals with sex and gender, and that she doesn't mention trans people and non-binary people much or at all, which I don't feel competent to comment on. So yeah, I found this really interesting and I would recommend it. Just prepare for being high-key frustrated. And now I really need to return this book to the library because I should have done that a week ago, but I only finished it like yesterday or the day before that. So yeah, there's a bit of fines, but yeah, I'm glad I like wasn't deterred by the deadline and actually finished it. Now I really feel like picking up some fiction book, but I have no idea what I'm going to pick. I mean, I don't really have a TBR and I'm a mood reader, so we will see. And yeah, hopefully this weekend is going to be better than the previous two. I've been like struggling with allergy season because like everything is blossoming and it's beautiful and it smells nice, but yeah, it's also causing me to like be super tired and a bunch of other symptoms. So that's fun. But on Sunday I plan to go on a trip with my family and we're going to a super touristy spot. I mean, it's a town in my country, but it's a place that a lot of tourists go to when they visit the Czech Republic. You can guess what it is. You have like 3 guesses.